Hi, I'm Jessica.
And I'm Virginia.
And we are Toledo Geller, and today we're really excited to share our modern country guest house with you. Our client wanted to create a space that was kind of like a bed and breakfast, but a little bit more modernized. Because this structure of this house is separate from the main house, they had the ability to have the two homes feel similar but different.
And we did do quite a bit of research into boutique hotels all across the world to get a little bit of influence as to how far we can push the interior while keeping it relaxing.
So the color scheme here is really tonal. It's a lot of neutral, but we injected a little bit of color. So we have some green and a tiny bit of teal in this color scheme. Just black and white and neutral is a little bit too boring.
Yeah, we don't do that. With this renovation, we knew we had to tackle quite a few things. Making the kitchen, which was really not so functional before. It's very small because it is a guest cottage. One of the challenges was really creating a functional space. And because we're so tight on that space, it really is a galley, narrow area, we had to get clever with how we would handle it. What we realized was that the refrigerator, because it is so large, it takes up so much space, both square footage wise and visually, we decided to take that appliance as well as any other appliances that we could, and we specify options that could be put underneath the counter. So we created so much more of an open feeling in the kitchen just by doing that.
We decided instead of upper cabinets, we would install floating shelves, which also really just helps lighten up the whole area, brings a lot more space and the ability for the natural light that's from the window to pass through this whole narrow galley-sized kitchen. So we wanted to pay attention to the ceiling. When we originally saw the house, there were white painted sheetrock beams, and we were hoping that underneath those beams there would be something a little bit more rustic that we could unearth and restore, because we are in a country home, but it wasn't.
No.
So we decided this was the perfect opportunity to bring in a little bit more of that country vibe, and we had those beams transition into real wood beams. Then, since we're still looking up, and we want the whole floor plan to feel continuous, we addressed the ceiling in the kitchen and brought a little bit of that warm wood tone into the ceiling there as well.
And then they had this loft area that wasn't clearly defined and almost felt like a safety hazard because there was this really awkward picket fencing kind of railing in that area. The way we moved forward with that was creating a full enclosure, so no longer having a railing in that safety hazard condition. And so we enclosed it, instead of with sheetrock or paneling that's quite common in this sort of architecture, we decided to go with a black framed design with all clear glass.
In the main space, we wanted our sofa to be the showstopper, and we love—
It makes me smile.
Plaid. This was our opportunity to go big with our big print right center stage. We have this awesome buffalo check. It just creates the whole mood in this room.
We went with more of a U-shaped sectional that really grounds that whole front space, and then gave us an opportunity to create another zone, if you will, behind that sectional, which was super needed for light dining that we achieved. Gaming, yeah, or not this gaming, like old school, like you move a checker around. That's right. What we're trying to encourage here. All of the windows were also changed in this interior. The existing ones weren't in the best condition, so we took an opportunity to do something different. And our client was leaning towards something a little cleaner. And so we changed all of the windows to have fewer mullions and decided to do black trim on the interior, but kept the exteriors white so that they coincided with the main house.
We wanted to weave a little bit of that same buffalo check into the bedroom. We have a different scale, so it's a smaller scale, different color, but thought that felt so appropriate here. that bed and breakfast kind of vibe. We wanted this bedroom to feel charming and intimate, but also really relaxing. The drapery panels are a beautiful Schumacher print that we've always loved. Again, tying that green through into the bedroom. It's carrying from the main space. We have a little bit in the bathroom and then a little bit in the bedroom.
Oh, I'm going?
I don't know.
Okay.
You said it.
Okay, sorry. In designing the bathroom, we wanted to tackle the layout first and foremost. So the existing bathroom had a square shower, and it had a quite awkward way to get into it because of how it was positioned. The window in the bathroom was not located within the shower at that time, and we think that's probably what the previous owners were trying to circumvent. But in actuality, it would actually help us if that window could be a part of the shower itself. And so we decided to move forward with that plan that would allow the shower to become longer and become a rectangle and made the space just feel tremendously better.
The walls in the bathroom are a combination of an awesome porcelain with this rib texture that leaves you wondering, is it painted? Is it a tile? What's going on there? But we love it. It has a really ethereal and soft quality to it and just feels so inviting and relaxing. And outside of the shower, we have the walls paneled in a really rich green color, and it feels
green
country.
Is my favorite color. So, and it's been even before it was like hot. And
is it hot?
Well, it was like a year ago. It's still hot to me. It's always been hot to me. I have a green coat that's like 15 years old. I wasn't being trendy back then. That's my favorite color. I guess in this setting, everyone would think just do a ceramic penny rounds, do a glossy white, choose a color, have fun with it. And we did have fun with it, but we wanted to keep it sleek. So we used a black marble penny round and used black grout. So it's super slick.
Our accents throughout the guest house have texture to them. So you'll see that on the framing of some of the artwork, the baskets, the wood accents. There's the baskets.
Lots of baskets.
There are a lot of baskets. The accents throughout the guest house are all really textural, from the caning on the chairs to the wood elements to the stone. Nothing is too perfect or pristine here.
Right. In fact, we're trying to embrace anything that has imperfections. On the console that's behind the sectional sofa, it has a bluestone top. There are a variety of veins and dings in it, and it just, that what we all say, it's perfectly imperfect, and that's really what we were after with the accent materials.
It's always exciting and special to us when we're able to use our clients' previously owned things. Yeah. So for this project, we rummaged through our client's art that she had stashed away in the basement.
We had some good stuff.
And we found a lot of things that we wanted to reuse. We didn't even have to reframe them, which was awesome and not usual.
Not usual, yeah.
They all worked really well. The accents that we have throughout the house, all placed here really purposefully. We wanted our clients to not have to think about how do we accessorize. In all of our projects, we take them from start to finish. And so that really means whatever it takes to make it feel like you can walk in and feel right at home. As my daughters would say, click to subscribe. They don't know what that means though. Can you put it on YouTube? Click if you liked it.
Apparently there's something down there that you do. You hit, click.
Thanks for joining us for the big reveal of our Modern Country guest house. We're really excited to share the Modern Country main house, hopefully in a few short months.
Yeah, we're doing a lot there, which, the list goes on and on. Lots of good stuff to look forward to.